Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. It is time for the latest and the most comprehensive breakdown of the biggest news stories in Western Visayas here in Panay News Tonight. Due to the rising cases of coronavirus disease, Iloilo City is reverting to modified enhanced community quarantine today until October 8. The Metro's shift to a more stringent quarantine measure for 15 days was approved by the national government's interagency task force, according to Mayor Jerry Treñas. Under the MECQ status, Treñas said he will enforce new guidelines contained in Executive Order Number 149 Series of 2020 issued today. Pregnant women, persons with comorbidities, immunodeficiencies and other risk factors, and persons with disabilities should stay at home except when they access food, medicines, and other essentials or seek medical care. The following are also prohibited: Treñas also recommended the suspension of flights for locally stranded individuals and repatriated overseas Filipinos for 7 days, effective September 26. He has not, however, ordered border controls. He does not want business establishments to be affected. The Philippine Coast Guard rescued all the 9 crew of a Guimaras-bound motorboat that nearly sank in the Iloilo Strait between Iloilo City and the island province around 6:30 in the morning today. The boat, loaded with over 150 sacks of charcoal, was from Iloilo City. Its hull hit something hard while negotiating the Iloilo Strait, and water steadily seeped into it, according to boat Captain Mark John Yasas. Lieutenant Commander Jose Jacinto of the Philippine Coast Guard in Guimaras said rescuers were immediately deployed. The motorboat was towed to the wharf in Jordan, Guimaras. The reopening of the well-famed Boracay Island in Malayaklan to more markets on October 1 could jumpstart the country's domestic tourism. It signals a gathering momentum for domestic tourism across the country, said Tourism Secretary Bernadette Puyat. Even then, the Boracay Interagency Task Force, the provincial government of Aklan, and the municipality of Malay agreed to put health and safety as the priority. Here are the things that tourists from general community quarantine areas must do, meet, or follow before entering Boracay Island. So far, only Western Visayans are allowed to visit the world-famous island. Power interruption hit the entire Panay Island and Negros Occidental today. According to the National Grid Corporation of the Philippines, the blackout began at 10:13 in the morning due to a still unspecified grid disturbance that affected power distribution utilities. In Iloilo City, power distributor More Power energized its Molo Feeder 4 and 2 and Mandurriao Feeder 4 with a total of 9.8 megawatts as of 11:08 a.m. However, the power distributor requested for a manual load drop at 1 p.m. due to insufficient power supply, which caused the City Proper Feeder 2 to go offline at 1:08 p.m. and the Haro Feeder at 1:13 p.m. At 1:43 p.m., More Power implemented rotational brownouts. As of 2:30 p.m., majority of the areas in Panay Island were still without power. And those were tonight's latest headlines. This is Panay News, the #1 digital and printed news in the region. Don't forget to always wear a face mask and face shields, sanitize your hands, and observe proper physical distancing. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Stay safe, Western Visayas. See you again tomorrow evening.